Here I'm checking the rakers. I'm looking for about 25 to 30 thousandths, and they're a little short. So here I'm using the Old Harbor Freight sharpener just to grind the tops off. When I sharpen, I always inspect the bar, and if there's any burrs, I always take the burrs off. I'll be glad to get this entire pile done. This has been sitting in the middle of the wood yard for a year now.
Welcome back, guys. I'm Jerry, and this is Bigelow Woodcraft. And today it's not so much wood crafting, it's wood cutting. So we're going to cut wood on this hillbilly wood processor I built a few years ago. I got some videos on how I built it. It's just 3 U-line conveyors, 20-foot of conveyor up there, 10-foot of conveyor here. I have a super split HD log splitter right next to you. And the tractor's on the other side. I have a couple small logs on there right now. I'm cutting these logs to 20 inches. On the processor is my MS440, 441 steel chainsaw. I have a little hidden hinge point. I'll give you some close-ups of that probably too as we go. I'm a one-man show today. Often my wife's out here, but she's at a baby shower or a wedding shower or one of those kind of shower things. But so how it's going to work is my log's going to roll up. They're going to stack up on this conveyor. And once they're all stacked up, then I cut them, throw them in the tray. I have a chain hanging there. I butt the log up to the chain, and I get close to 20 inches. The super split will split up to 24 inches. So, guys, let's get this going. Stick around. Hopefully, you'll like the content, and maybe I'll talk a little bit through it. If nothing else, I'll narrate it.
So here's the hinge. It's just a plate that's mounted on the bottom of the chainsaw, held in with a cotter pin and a washer. A couple of 5-footers, then a 20-footer, actually no, about a 16-footer, and then a few others up here. So hopefully that will fill the trailer.
All right, here we go.
If the chainsaw's been idling while it's in the up position, it always seems to load up a little bit. So I always have to rev it up a little bit to get the smoke to clear and the engine to run smooth. This is a big log, and I really don't need to clamp here, so we'll just freehand it without the clamp. This white oak turns out to be really stringy. I did have a couple of sticks of maple on there, so this log here is maple. I always like this view. At the end of this clamp, you'll see this red strap. I have some scuba weights here for a counterbalance. This log right here, I don't show cutting up the entire log, but these knots standing straight up really caused me a lot of problems to start with. And I had a knot on the bottom that was all janky, so I had to roll those up. When this trailer is full, it's a little over a face cord or a third of a cord. I bought this Honda Foreman 450 in 1998 for about $5,500 brand new out the door, and it's been a beast. I haul lumber and logs and everything with this thing, and it hasn't failed me yet. All right, guys, let's take a look at what we've gotten done. It took just about an hour. I had some logs on there that didn't really cooperate, but if I had nice smooth logs on there, 45 minutes by myself. But there's what we have. Mostly oak. I'm going to say 3/4 of it's oak and the 1 stick or 2 sticks of maple in there. So the Hillbilly processor worked just fine again. Very happy with it. And I'll put it in a backdrop right there. There it is right there behind me. All that back there. 2 U-line conveyors, chainsaw, and a Super Split HD. But I am so pleased with that Super Split. That Super Split might be, out of all the splitters out there that have a single wedge, you know, aka box door splitters and so forth, that might be the best splitter for the money. It's simple to work on. It's not much can go wrong with it, and it's economical. I mean, I think, well, a splitter nowadays several $1,000s, and I think that I got just north of $3,800 into that thing. All right, that's it, guys. We'll see you out here next time.